Hey everyone, welcome back to Mithun Diaries. Imagine this, for more than 50 years, whenever India wanted to send a satellite into space, one organization was responsible, and that was ISRO. But today, history has changed. For the first time ever, an Indian private company has successfully launched an orbital rocket into space. This rocket is called Vikram-1. This was built by Hyderabad based Skyroot Aerospace. The successful launch marks India's first privately developed orbital launch vehicle and a major milestone in the country's commercial space journey. But here is the bigger question: why is everyone celebrating this launch? How does it benefit ordinary Indians? Why did the government allow private companies into the space sector? What does India gain? And what could happen over the next 10 years? Let's understand everything in simple language. What is Vikram-1? Vikram-1 is India's first privately built orbital rocket. It has been developed by Skyroot Aerospace, a startup founded by former ISRO scientists. Unlike ISRO, which is a government organization, Skyroot is a private company. Its job is simple: take satellites into space. Just like airlines carry passengers, Skyroot wants to carry satellites. Why is this a big deal? Many people think rockets are only about science. That's not true. Today, space is a business worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Every year, thousands of satellites are launched for internet, GPS, weather forecasting, agriculture, navigation, television, military communication, disaster management, scientific research. Every satellite needs a rocket. Without rockets, satellites are just expensive machines sitting on Earth. Why did India open the space sector to private companies? Until a few years ago, almost everything in India's space program was done by ISRO. That model worked well. ISRO made India respected across the world, but there was one problem. One organization alone cannot meet global demand. Launching satellites takes time. Companies across the world need faster launches. If only ISRO handled everything, India would lose business. So the government changed its policy in 2020 and opened the space sector to private companies, allowing startups to build rockets, satellites, and offer launch services under a regulated framework. This has led to companies like Skyroot entering the market. Think of it like this: earlier, only Indian railways existed. Now imagine private trains also running. Passengers get more choices. Innovation becomes faster. The same thing is now happening in space. Why does India benefit? India benefits in many ways. The first thing is with the jobs. Building rockets needs engineers, scientists, software developers, manufacturing experts, electronics specialists, AI engineers, and many other skilled professionals. Thousands of new jobs will be created. The second thing is with the investment. Global investors are now more willing to invest in Indian space startups. That means more money comes into India. The third one is with the export section. Instead of buying launch services from other countries, foreign companies can now launch satellites from India. That brings foreign revenue into the country. The fourth one is innovation. When many companies compete, technology improves faster, costs come down, quality improves. What does the world gain? Countries across the world are launching more small satellites than ever before. But there is one major problem: there aren't enough rockets available. Sometimes companies wait months or even years. Skyroot wants to solve this problem. Its goal is to provide faster, dedicated launches for small satellites serving customers from India and abroad. For customers, that means quicker access to space. For India, that means becoming an important player in the global space economy. Why is this important strategically? Space isn't only about business, it is also about national security, communication satellites, navigation, border surveillance, weather monitoring, defense, all depend on space. Having multiple Indian launch providers increases the country's resilience and capacity. It also reduces dependence on foreign launch services. How is this different from ISRO? Some people think private companies will replace ISRO. That is completely wrong. ISRO will continue focusing on moon missions, Mars missions, human space flight, scientific exploration, national security, advanced research. Private companies will focus mainly on commercial launches and related services. In simple words, ISRO explores, private companies commercialize. Together, India grows faster. What happens next? I believe this is just the beginning. Over the next decade, we can expect more private rockets, more satellite companies, reusable rockets, space manufacturing, space tourism in the future, better internet from satellites, more global customers launching from India. India has already set ambitious goals to expand its share of the global space economy, and successful private launches like Vikram-1 strengthen that vision. That journey has only started. So, Vikram-1 is much more than a rocket. It represents confidence, innovation, entrepreneurship, and a new chapter in India's space story. Just as the IT revolution transformed India in the 1990s, many experts believe the space economy could become one of India's biggest growth sectors in the coming decades. One successful launch may inspire thousands of students to become scientists, engineers, entrepreneurs, and innovators. The sky is no longer the limit. For India, space is the next destination. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mithun Diaries. What do you think? Can India become one of the world's top space powers? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and have a great day. Bye bye.